What if I told you that the biggest threat to your independence after 70 might not be your heart, your lungs, or even your joints, but the slow loss of circulation and strength in your legs before you ever notice it? As a surgeon, I've seen far too many older adults dismiss cold feet, heavy calves, or swollen ankles as just getting older, only to discover later that those small warning signs were quietly stealing their mobility. The good news is that improving how your legs move doesn't always require expensive equipment or exhausting workouts. In today's video, I'll show you the one simple daily exercise I recommend most often to help support healthier leg circulation, stronger calves, and more confident movement, starting right at home. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell, so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Number 1. Slow calf raises. The daily exercise I recommend most. If I could ask most adults over 70 to perform just one exercise every day, this would be at the top of my list. Not because it's flashy or difficult, but because it targets one of the most overlooked muscles in healthy aging, the calves. Think of your calf muscles as active partners in moving blood back toward your heart. Every time they contract, they help squeeze the veins in your lower legs, supporting healthy circulation while also strengthening your ankles for everyday movement. When those muscles become weak from years of sitting more and moving less, your legs can begin to feel tired, stiff, or heavy much sooner than they should. Here's how to do it safely. Stand behind a sturdy kitchen counter or the back of a heavy chair. Place both hands lightly on the support, not to hold yourself up, but simply to help with balance. Position your feet about hip-width apart and keep your posture tall. Now slowly rise onto the balls of your feet. Don't rush. Take about 2 seconds to lift your heels as high as feels comfortable without rolling your ankles inward or outward. Once you're at the top, pause for 3 full seconds. Continue breathing normally while you feel your calf muscles working. Next, lower your heels just as slowly. This lowering phase is just as important as the lift because it builds strength and control that helps protect you during walking and climbing stairs. Start with 6 to 8 repetitions. Rest for about 1 minute, then repeat if your legs still feel steady. As your strength improves over the next several weeks, gradually work toward 10 to 15 controlled repetitions. Remember, quality always matters more than quantity. Avoid bouncing quickly or using your arms to push yourself upward. Those shortcuts reduce the work your calf muscles need to do. Likewise, don't worry about lifting your heels as high as someone else. A smaller movement performed with excellent control is far more beneficial than a larger movement done poorly. Practice this exercise 3 non-consecutive days each week while continuing your regular walks if your healthcare provider says walking is appropriate for you. Over time, stronger calves can support better balance, more confident steps, and healthier movement throughout your daily routine. Number 2. Supported split stance hold. Build stability before you take the next step. Many falls don't happen because someone is walking too fast. They happen during small transitions, stepping off a curb, reaching for the mailbox, turning in the kitchen, or changing direction while carrying groceries. These everyday moments require your body to stay balanced when one foot is slightly ahead of the other. That's exactly what this exercise trains. Stand beside a sturdy kitchen counter with one hand resting lightly on the surface. Step 1 foot forward about 8 inches, leaving the other foot comfortably behind you, similar to the position you naturally take while walking. Keep both feet pointing straight ahead and stand tall without leaning forward. Now simply hold that position. It may look easy, but your ankles, calves, hips, and core immediately begin making tiny adjustments to keep you steady. Those small, stabilizing muscles often become less responsive with age, especially if you've spent years avoiding uneven ground or limiting your activity because of fear of falling. Hold the position for 15 to 20 seconds while breathing normally. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead instead of down at your feet. Then, carefully return both feet together and repeat with the opposite foot in front. Complete 2 rounds on each side. While holding the position, you should feel gentle work in the calf of your back leg and mild engagement throughout both legs. You should not feel pain or strain. If you become unsteady, simply widen your stance slightly or keep both hands on the counter until you gain confidence. One mistake I frequently see is people turning this into a deep lunge. That's not the goal. Your knees only need a slight bend. This is a balance exercise, not a strength competition. As your stability improves, you may gradually reduce how much pressure you place on your supporting hand. Eventually, many older adults find they only need their fingertips touching the counter for reassurance. The purpose isn't to challenge your courage, it's to teach your nervous system how to react more efficiently whenever your weight shifts during everyday life. That confidence often carries over into smoother walking, better posture, and a lower fear of losing your balance. Number 3. Counter-supported march. Retrain. Balance one step at a time. Walking is something most of us take for granted, until it begins to feel uncertain. As we grow older, many people shorten their stride, shuffle their feet, and avoid lifting one leg very high because they no longer trust their balance. Unfortunately, that cautious pattern often leads to even weaker muscles and less confident movement. This exercise helps reverse that cycle. Stand facing a solid kitchen counter with both hands resting lightly on the surface. Keep your feet about hip-width apart and stand tall with your shoulders relaxed. Slowly shift your body weight onto your left leg. Once you feel stable, lift your right foot only 2 or 3 inches off the floor. There's no need to raise your knee high. Pause briefly, then lower your foot with control. Next, shift your weight onto the opposite leg and repeat the same movement. Continue alternating sides until you've completed 10 lifts on each leg. The goal isn't speed. In fact, slower is better. Each time one foot leaves the floor, the standing leg has to work harder. Your ankle muscles, calf, thigh, hip, and even your core coordinate together to keep you upright. These small adjustments are exactly what your body relies on every time you walk through your home, climb stairs, or step around an obstacle. Pay close attention to your posture. Try not to lean your shoulders dramatically from side to side or grip the counter tightly. The support is there for confidence, not to carry your weight. If you're just beginning, keep both hands on the counter for every repetition. As your balance improves over several weeks, you may gradually reduce your support to your fingertips or one hand, but only if you remain completely steady throughout the exercise. Many older adults are surprised that such a simple movement leaves their legs feeling pleasantly tired. That's a sign your stabilizing muscles are finally being challenged again. Practice this exercise 2 or 3 times each week as part of your routine. Combined with regular walking and gentle strength training, it can help improve coordination, reinforce healthy movement patterns, and make everyday activities, from climbing porch steps to walking through a grocery store, feel smoother and more secure. The future of your legs is being decided today. As we grow older, our bodies rarely change overnight. More often, they change quietly. A little less strength when climbing the stairs, a little more hesitation before stepping off a curb, a little more time spent sitting because standing feels harder than it used to. These small changes may seem unrelated, but over the course of 1, 3, or 5 years, they can gradually shape the life you are able to live. The encouraging news is that aging does not mean giving up your ability to improve. While none of us can stop the clock, we can influence how well our muscles, joints, and circulation continue to serve us. That begins with understanding the difference between simply getting older and becoming less active. Those are not the same thing. The exercises that we've discussed today are not miracle cures, nor can they replace appropriate medical care when circulation problems are caused by underlying disease. But they can strengthen the muscles that support movement, improve confidence with everyday activities, and encourage the regular muscle contractions your legs rely on to function at their best. Remember, the choices you make after 60 carry even greater weight than they did decades ago. A few minutes of purposeful movement today may help preserve the ability to shop independently, enjoy time with your grandchildren, travel with confidence, or simply walk across your living room without fear of losing your balance. So don't wait for your legs to demand your attention through pain, weakness, or loss of independence. Start while you still have the opportunity to build on the strength you have today. Your future health won't be determined by one perfect workout. It will be shaped by the small, consistent decisions you make every single day. Protect your legs, and they'll continue supporting the life you want to live for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.